Hey, love. So, as you can tell by the look on my face, I am completely fed up. Today, I woke up and I decided that I will be cutting off my lock extensions. They have served their purpose, and I just feel like it's time to cut ties, and I need you guys' help. So, stop what you're doing and come on. So let's talk about it. So this is the result of me not having a retwist for roughly maybe 4 to 5 months. Why? I have absolutely no idea. The only excuse that I have is life was lifing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these I think they're called lock knots yes, lock knots. I think that's the proper term. So I have two of them in the front of my hair that my stylist had did 4 to 5 months ago. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take those out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair up, and we're gonna start cutting. And I know a lot of you may be wondering why are you cutting your hair? Well, why are you cutting your lock extensions? What caused you to do this? So long story short, I got lock extensions in March of 2023. Originally, I was supposed to get 6-inch lock extensions, but I ended up having to get 8-inch because the 6-inch wouldn't have been here in time for my appointment. So I went with the 8-inch, and as soon as they were applied, y'all, my head became heavy immediately. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I literally walked with my head tilted back. That's how heavy they were. And you know how you hear people saying, oh, the longer they get, the heavier they are, yada, yada, yada. And you really don't believe it because you just want that length. And that was my whole purpose and motive behind getting the lock extensions, was the length. But in reality, now that I look back, I'm like, my hair was fine. Like, nothing was wrong with my hair. But yeah, you live and you learn. So that was the whole thing behind the actual extensions and why I got them done. I'm located in the Augusta area, so my loctician, she actually comes to the house and does my hair for me. So she got to the house like maybe around 9 or 10 that morning, and we didn't finish until like 10 o'clock that night. That's how long it took me to get the extensions installed. So she charged $500 to install the extensions. And then on top of that, I also had to order the actual lock extensions. I was going to order from this vendor off of Etsy that I saw everybody on TikTok using, but I decided to take the Amazon route because Etsy would have took too long, and I am very, very impatient. So all in all, I want to say I spent maybe like $650 for labor and the actual hair. So yeah, and now I'm cutting them off. What a waste of money and a waste of time, but it's okay. We live and we learn. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and I started cutting. So I'm roughly cutting off maybe around 6 inches per lock. Because like I said, I really want them gone. And like I said earlier, every extension is 8 inches. So I left roughly 2 inches of extension on each lock. So right here, I'm feeling completely free is the best way that I can describe it. Like, it feel like a chain has been released off of my head, y'all. And the thing is, it just became too much to deal with, okay? And it was like to the point where I couldn't even do anything with my hair. Like, if it wasn't my loctician doing it, I didn't know what to do with it because it was just so much hair. Like, oh my goodness. So at this point right here, I'm just really relieved, and I cannot believe I'm actually doing it. Like, I'm doing it. I'm setting myself free. So if you are thinking about getting lock extensions, I would definitely say do your research. Do your research and don't just do it because of the length, because the length is not that great, honey. So I'm finally done, and that's how much I cut off, and I am just so relieved. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and section off my hair and attempt to do like a little retwist, just so it can look better than what it does now, and it can look at least presentable, because I do have somewhere to be and I don't want to go looking any kind of way. So I'm going to attempt to do a retwist. Now, mind you, I am not a professional and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I could be doing this completely wrong, but it looked better than what it is. So that's all that matters. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and then I'll come back. So I'm finally done retwisting, and y'all, I can finally see my scalp. It's been months since I've seen my scalp. I'm definitely not the girly that likes to go without a retwist. I prefer a retwist over the natural frizzy look, but that's just me. That's my preference. So I'm going to go ahead and take out all of my clips so that way I can get underneath the dryer. So I also went to the hair store during this process, and I got me some loc jewelry, just some little seashells, some little clamps or whatever you want to call them. And I got these right here off of Amazon. I forgot the name of them, but I'll try to link them below. And I also picked up a few packs of beads to put at the end. This process took me at least like 45 minutes to put throughout my whole hair. But yeah, it was well worth it because it turned out super, super, super cute. I was really pleased with the actual style and the actual look of it. And this is the outcome, y'all. And I absolutely love it. My husband loved it as well. All in all, it took me maybe like 2 hours from start to finish. That's from cutting, washing, so on and so forth. So yeah, I think I did pretty okay, pretty decent. If you guys have any tips or you guys just enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye, loves.